So let's talk about this first. And there's a lot of mental energies. Make sure you are getting enough sleep, okay? I do feel for a lot of you, there is a lot of, what I'm sensing from the get-go is like troubles in the work front in your environment, okay? This is the Nine of Swords indicate like mental anguish, a lot of worries, a lot of mental energy that is keeping you up at night. I feel for a lot of you, you are waiting some news. You are waiting to hear back from some type of an institution. You are waiting on some very, very important news. And it's causing a lot of anxieties. A lot of you are also in a period of intense self-doubt. And I feel like you're kind of stuck in limbo. You can't really make a decision yet. So then the worrying, it's causing, sleepless nights. I just want you to know the sword energy is not real, okay? It's mental anguish, churning, like self-doubt and things like that creep up on us, and they don't really have any bearing on reality. What I'm also feeling as well with this Seven of Wands, the Seven of Wands is basically a card about self-defense, standing up for yourself, sticking up for what is right, and a lot of responsibilities basically popping up. Like they sprout up like weeds and you have to fight back, okay? And you have to be in a situation where you are on top of things. I feel a lot of you are like not getting enough sleep, mainly because there's a lot of little things like work project, household issue, chores, and things like that just popping up at you from all angles. And you are trying to keep on top of them. And it just seems to me like a very useless battle. So, make sure you get enough sleep. Make sure you take care of yourself when it comes to not taking on other people's burdens, okay? I have a similar energy with Virgo, so I feel like it might be an earth sign thing. So you want to be mindful of this energy where you're taking care of everything else and no one else is doing their part, okay? So you're kind of like alone in this battle. I also feel that, once again, I feel you isolating yourself on purpose because of all these responsibilities. If you need help, reach out and ask for help. Because I don't feel that this is a good way for you to start, okay? The good news is I feel like both of these cards are coming out at the beginning of the month, which indicates to me this might be residual energy, and I hope it is for May, April, and things like that. Because what's coming up next here, I need another card. What's coming up next here is the Four of Swords, in which you are finally at a stage where you can take a step back, do recreational things, getting enough sleep, resting yourself, okay? Which is a good thing to do. So I feel like, I hope this is residual energy coming through from May, where you are like, constantly moving around and battling like negative elements in order for you to get the outcome and in life that you're hoping for. So as a result of it, I feel that you might just be in a position now to finally rest up. So the second cluster here, we have the Four of Swords as well as the Sun card. The Four of Swords, once again, indicates taking that period of break in order for us to replenish ourselves, in order for us to basically, enjoy some recreational activity. The Sun card, usually it's usually comes up, it basically indicates to me some type of creative endeavor. So this is basically, going out, being around in the sun, or being in an environment where you have some leisure time to devote to activities that bring you emotional satisfaction or emotional fulfillment, okay? There might be some issues within the home environment, I'm feeling. And there might be, some family members that are either ill that need your help. And I do feel that once you take care of that situation, it seems like they can't take care of themselves. Once you take care of that situation, it's going to alleviate a huge burden for you, which will allow you this period of rest where you are surrounding yourself with either, just having enough time to rest, or even doing things and activities and devoting your time and energy to doing activities and surrounding yourself with people that bring you a lot more support and emotional satisfaction. So these are very, very good cards. A lot of you, I feel like it's praying for some type of a success. You're waiting on some type of communication, and I feel like it is I feel that it might be a long wait. I feel like the information might come in by the end of this month. So we have like 3 whole weeks of waiting. And I also want to say that if you are waiting on some type of a result, I feel like it's within your power to change the results. So the power of prayer and positive manifestation, they need to be exercised so that you can have the outcome that you want, okay? A lot of the times, too, things are not always written in stone. It's our power of prayer, manifestation, that will allow us to write the outcome that we want. So I feel like for a lot of you, do positive manifestations, pray for the outcome. The positive outcome. It can go a long way in getting you to achieve the outcome that you want, okay? So nothing is a lost cause yet. Rely on the power of prayers. I feel that this is something you're going to need to focus on for this month, okay? Now, in terms of your financial situation, we do have the Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot. Both are very, very good cards when it comes to finances. The Nine of Pentacles is basically something that is coming through that will allow us to stabilize our financial future. What I'm sensing with both of these two cards is that a lot of you, towards the end of this month, you are given a new opportunity. And I feel like the opportunity itself is very, very good. It might not seem, like humongous at the beginning or when you first look at it, but I feel like some type of a stepping stone, launching pad, opportunity coming into your life that will allow you to really reap financial success in the future. It might take like 9 months, it might take 9 years, but I feel like you're setting something in stone for your financial future in the long run, okay? So it's basically indicating to me as well, a lot of success, financial success through self-discipline. So I feel almost as if an opportunity comes through from another person and there is going to be some type of discussion, some type of exchange related to that. And I feel that you are also going to start to realize as well that this is a once in a lifetime opportunity and it is a stepping stone moment. It is also a launching pad that will really secure you in the future. I'm also sensing that for a lot of you, you are devoting a lot of time in the work environment and they are going to pay off for you, okay? Regardless of whatever position you're in, I feel that you're getting a lot of positive reception in your work environment. You're seen as somebody who's very stoic, who's very self-possessed, disciplined, and competent and confident as well. People might be coming to you to offer you jobs. You might be headhunted for a specific position. If you are for example, like looking for fellowships or looking for grants or things like that to fund something, I feel like all the hard work you put in sending out applications in the past, you're getting communication in a very positive way coming back to you, okay? So these are really, really good cards, and I feel like this is going to be a very good month for a lot of earth signs. All right, so in terms of your financial situation, once again, this is more work, career, long-term planning. We have the Three of Pentacles, and Virgo got the same card in the same position. The Three of Pentacles is a situation where we are becoming like, it's the apprentice card. We're learning something so that we can start to build something. And we're building something of value, of, value to the world as well. It's kind of like creating that lasting legacy. A lot of you are in a position where you are collaborating with other people to expand some type of business. You're giving people counsel and expertise and guidance as to how they can do something. So I feel like other people are coming to you for advice, for consultation. I do feel as well, when it comes to your emotions, your feelings, and your financial resources, we do have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is a situation where we are like, we're not sharing everything that we have with another person. And I do feel a lot of you are holding back because you don't want to be in a position where you are doing all the work and other people are not putting in adequate, work that they should be doing. So you want more reciprocity in your work environment. You don't want to take the burden of other people if they're not carrying their weight. So you're being smart and methodical about this, and you will only chip in when other people have proven that they can be relied upon to do their fair share of the work. So I feel like this is a very smart approach because in the past, you've done all the work. So I feel like you're taking a step back and you're realizing, okay, I don't want to, put in the work if other people are not carrying their weight. So it's pointless for me at this point. I'm going to withdraw my energy inward and focus on myself, which is good. I feel like that's a healthy way to do it. I feel like with the Virgo reading, they give too much. And whereas with you, you've given a lot of your time as well. And now you're starting to pull back, which is a really, really good energy. What I'm also sensing as well is for a lot of you, you have your eyes fixated. So for example, you might be waiting on some official documents regarding a new job, a new school, a new phase in your life. So this is like a very, very important document for the next phase in your life. You have your eyes on, something like there's a specific job, there's a specific school, there's a specific grant, loan, scholarship. And I feel like there's a lot of fear associated with not getting that one thing, okay? I do feel success coming through for you, so ease up on this, energy and allow... You need to do positive manifestation, okay? Don't cycle through worst case scenario and just say like, oh, I'm not going to get it. It's highly competitive. I'm not going to get it. Don't do that, okay? It's within your power to change it. So you want to, think positively, stay on the positive end of the spectrum, and you will be able to attract the right things if you send out positive energy to attract that thing, all right? So let's look at your advice. Okay, so we have some really good news, Capricorn. I feel like there's nothing to worry about, really. You have some very, very strong cards that indicate stability, total stability coming through for the next 4 years or so, okay? And I rarely get, messages when it comes to like long-term planning with these monthly readings, but I feel stability coming through for the next 4 years. So first of all, we have here the Ace of Wands as well as the Four of Wands. And this traditionally together indicates to me some type of a solidifying a union with another person. This is the marriage card. This is the passion card. A lot of you that have been dating or the same person, I feel that you're taking the relationship to the next level. I feel that way. And I also feel there is some major celebration happening this month for you where you're going to get exactly what it is that you want. It's almost the wish card, but I feel like good news coming through, good communication coming through that will allow you to solidify and lay a foundation, because the fours all deal with foundation, to lay some type of a foundation for yourself. On top of that, I do have movement happening for you. We do have the Fool card. This is indicative of, taking risks, taking chances, and as well movement coming through, like either moving physically or starting a new phase in your life. So a lot of you are taking on new projects. You might have been chosen for a specific project. You're taking on the new project and you are traveling and manifesting and, executing some plans, manifesting things in the real world, and you're running with it, okay? So very, very positive energy for newness, for relocation, for buying property as well. This is the month for you to do that. And property it comes in very, very strongly. Relocation, new property, purchasing a house, possibly expanding your housing environment as well, okay? I do feel a lot of movement happening. I don't see you're going to be stressed out by the end of this month. So if this energy came through, like for May, I feel like June is a major turnaround for you, where you are going to have a lot more time to yourself, where you're going to rest up, where you are, once again, the Four of Swords is also a foundation card. There's some type of cleaning up, decluttering, and movement happening for you. So very good energy, Capricorns. Okay, so I'm going to pull another one actually for the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups indicates new opportunities coming through. So let's just see what's coming through. All right, so let me talk about the Fool first. First of all, you're starting over. A lot of you are getting out of old living situations and you're leaving a marriage situation because we have the Justice card as well. So you're starting over. You're starting brand new. And I do feel that there is a potential soul connection with another person already in your midst, okay? If you are dealing with a fire sign, and I'm saying fire sign because we do have here the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is the Wands energy, the Rod's energy is fiery energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. I feel that you might encounter this fire energy in your midst. And this is a very strong soul connection. This is a brand new person, okay? So it comes about as a result of starting over and you're encountering new energies. The Six of Cups is a very, very harmonious situation where two people really care about one another, and they not only like love one another, they care about each other, they like each other on an innate human level. They get along very well. So I feel like if you're dealing with a fire sign, that might be their energies, okay? So that's for you singles who are out and about in dating. I do feel a lot of opportunities are coming through for you as well with the Seven of Cups here. I do have the Strength card, and this is a very seductive card. It also indicates to me somebody might be trying to seduce you this month, potentially a fire sign. I do want you to go ahead with it because I sense almost like there's hesitation on your end. A lot of you might be moving. A lot of you might not be wanting to rush into anything, or a lot of you might not want to start anything. But I do feel there is a very strong karmic connection here, and it's worth pursuing, okay? So for others of you, I feel that for a lot of you, you are in a situation where your home environment somehow might be interfering with your love life. This could be, you know, living together with parents, living together with roommates as well. And as a result of it, you don't feel comfortable, you know, bringing guests home and things like that. There's some type of situation like that. It could be children interfering with your love situation, okay? There's something within your home environment, the home that you're living in, that is preventing your that is like interfering with your ability to really get out there and date. For others of you, there might be a situation where you have recently, very recently, divorced, moved out of your home, and you're on the dating market again. So I feel like a lot of you are single who are watching this, and I'm channeling like more energies for singles who have recently gotten out of long established relationships, and you're moving on to something new. And then once you start putting yourself out there to date, a lot of you were very, very hesitant about, you know, going on like dating online. A lot of you were very, very hesitant about doing that. And I feel like this is the month for you to try something new. Be adventurous, be a little bit bolder, because once you get yourself, you know, on the dating scene, you're going to be inundated with so many options. So I feel like this is the month in which, you know, I feel like you're being blinded by all the options because everyone is coming at you very, very quickly. So a lot of you have taken a hiatus from dating. You have not been dating for possibly 4 months, 4 years. You don't really know, like, I feel like a lot of you are not comfortable in your skin. You're not comfortable about being intimate. You might have been in a long-standing relationship. It ended in separation, divorce. It ended up, you know, like in loss of property even. So you're trying to get yourself back on the dating market. And once you get yourself out there, once you make up the active, you know, choice, decision to get yourself out there and no longer you know, being stuck or putting your life on hold or making excuses. I feel like hesitation regarding electronic dating. I feel like making excuses to keep yourself isolated. So once this energy is cleared up and you find yourself, you know, online dating, you are going to have so many options to choose from. You're going to attract people like magnets, okay? And as a result of it, you can pick and choose what you want to go with. But I do feel electronic dating, you know, Capricorn, it deals with structure. So I feel like a lot of you, deep down, you're very traditional. and you want to meet somebody a traditional way, and you might not, you might have, like, you know, looked down on online dating. If that's the case, if any of this sounds familiar, I would highly recommend that you do it, because I feel like your dating life is really going to start to take off. Okay, those of you dealing with children, I see some complication within the household environment, arrangement for children that prevents you from dating. Don't use that as another excuse to not date. Okay, for those of you who are in, you know, long-standing established relationships, I definitely feel some new energies being injected into your relationship. So you have a strong soulmate connection with the significant other. I do see some work issues, like legal issues, coming through from either the work front, from you or your partner, that have been bringing the relationship down in the past. I do feel everything is getting cleared up. You're getting some official documents potentially pertaining to yours or your spouse's or your significant other's legal issue. All of that is clearing up, and it's keeping you both together. Okay. If you're on the tail end of this, where you are, you know, waiting on some legal resolution to a divorce or a separation, that situation is clearing up, which will allow you to sever ties and to start dating once again. Okay, so very, very good, decisive energy. Once again, I'm getting that a lot of you are making excuses about, oh, I don't want to date because of, you know, all of these reasons, but all of those reasons are not really grounded in reality. So I feel like, you know, don't put your life on hold anymore. Get out there and date. Okay. So once again, I'm feeling a very strong fire sign, fire energies. And let's see, possibly an Aquarius as well. We have the Star card. So fire and air. So Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, I feel like the fire sign is a better fit for you. The air sign, I feel that it's going to take a long time. I feel like they're caught up in their own issues. Okay, with air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, they're caught up in their own issues, and I feel like they might not be stable long-term as a romantic prospect. But I feel like with fire signs, it seems a little bit more compatible, and it seems a little bit more stable for me. So I would highly recommend the fire signs.